this problem, we want to find all relative extrema of the function. So we got f of x is equal to 2x to the third minus 15x squared minus 144x plus 12. Our first step in finding relative extrema is to find our derivative. So f prime, take your power, put it out in front, lower it by 1, minus 15 times, take your power, put it out in front, lower it by 1, and derivative of negative 144x is a negative 144, and 12 drops away, which gives us 6x squared minus 15 times 2 is 30x minus 144. Step 2, set this equal to 0. So we got 6x squared minus 30x minus 144 equal to 0. Now, first thing we're going to do is factor out GCF. They're all divisible by 6, so I can bring a 6 out, and that gives me x squared minus 5x minus 24 equal to 0. Then we want to use the PST method. This factors as x minus 8 times x plus 3. 0 factor property. Says if you get 0 on one side and you factor the other side, you can set each factor equal to 0. Never does any good to set a number equal to 0. So I'll ignore the 6. I'll set the x minus 8 equal to 0 and the x plus 3 equal to 0. Now solve for x. Take negative 8 over, it becomes a positive 8. Take the 3 over, it becomes a negative 3. Well, here's, oops, should I put that on top? Okay, here's negative 3, and here's 8. Put your critical values up there. Way over here is negative infinity. Way over here is positive infinity. We want to choose test cases. So I want to choose an x value between negative infinity and negative 3, like negative 4. I want to choose something between negative 3 and 8, like 0. And something between 8 and positive infinity, like 9. Now I want to plug those into my second derivative, or first derivative, sorry. So first derivative is right here. So let's go plug that in the calculator. Save a little bit of time. I'm going to press my y equals clear 6x squared minus 30x minus 144. Now I want to go into table setup, so I'm going to do second window to go into table setup, and you want your independent to say ask. So if it doesn't say ask, down arrow and right arrow to it, put your flashing cursor on ask and press enter one time. Then we're going to do second graph to go into table. I'm going to press delete a few times to clean out those numbers. And we want to put a negative 4, 0, and 9. Okay. Now the negative 4 gave us 72, so it's a positive number, which means it's increasing. So that's increasing. Now 0 gave us a negative number, which means it's decreasing. 9 gave us a positive number, which means it's increasing. Well, this is going to be a max, changes from increasing to decreasing. This is going to be a min. So we're going to have a max of negative 3 comma something, and we'll have a min of 8 comma something. Now we want to plug these back into our original function to see what the y value is going to be. So I'll plug it in right here. So I'll go to my calculator, I'll go back to y equals, press clear, and we got 2x to the third minus 15x squared minus 144x plus 12. And I'm going to go ahead and clear out that 0 on y2. So let me down arrow and press clear on that. Now I'll go back to the table. So I'll do second graph. Your calculator will stay set up with the independent for ask until you change it. Let me press delete a few times, clean those out. And we're wanting to put in -3 and 8. So -3, enter, and 8, enter. Now -3 gave us 255. So it's -3, 255. And 8 gave us -1076. And those would be our answers.